Oddly, today's Pokemon Scarlet Violet trailer did not show a lot of information. However, a lot of information was released by the Pokemon Company on their websites. And we're going to talk about everything you can do and can't do on day one when you get Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Perhaps one of the first things most people are going to be excited about is getting a first mystery gift in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. We just did a video on the raid events that were already announced. There's something you're going to have to wait a couple of days for, but you will be able to get to very, very quickly. 1 week later is going to be the beginning of our first raid event. Go check that video out after if you have not seen it yet. It's exciting stuff actually. But on day one, you will be able to get your mystery gift, which is going to be the early purchase Pikachu flying form. And this is what the screen looks like. All right, so we will have our menu. I know it's all in like Chinese, maybe, yeah, it's Chinese, I think, here. But this is the mystery gift menus, right? So you'll go in here, you'll get your mystery gift down at the bottom after hitting X, sort of similar to what Pokemon Sword and Shield was like, and that's what you'll do there. And then you'll continue, you'll select mystery gift, and then you'll go further and receive mystery gift. And then you'll connect to the internet automatically, usually like that, and then it will be displayed on screen, which will be your flying Pikachu, most likely. That's what that says. Either way, this is what the mystery gift thing looks like. You'll get a brand new animation. It's gonna have a dark background and a nice shiny box to bust open. That's so cool. I mean, I'm pretty excited. It's kind of funny that we found this screen here, but either way, it's finally out in the open for everyone to see. If you do scroll around this website, you will find something that's extraordinarily familiar from earlier leaks, and that is this picture right here. This is a clean, clear screen cap of a picture we saw before, which was leaked to us. Now, interesting enough, it probably came from this website in the end of it, because someone actually took a picture on their phone and released this picture itself. Back at Halloween, we actually covered this right here. This is the picture that was leaked. It is appearing on a Nintendo Switch, which is rather strange. I'm wondering if they actually looked up the website on their Switch here, and this is what we saw, I guess. I mean, it's exactly the same, right? Wrong! This one's in English. This one's in English, which is a big deal. So they actually picked Sprigatito as their starter, same as here. This one's in Chinese, this picture. So I'm wondering if there's an English version of this exact page. There probably is. And that may be where they got this picture from, because this one is in English. There's a whole bunch of different mystery gifts you'll be able to get. One is this Pikachu, which is going to be the flying version of Pikachu. You're going to be able to get Pokeballs, potions, clothes, different things depending on your pre-order and where you actually pre-ordered the game. So you'll be able to find them like this. This is what the screens look like, which is kind of cool. When you actually get the mystery gifts, they'll appear like this. So close up here is showing some of the money you get. There seem to be two different currencies. We got like some purple weird currency here, and then we got the gold coin currency here. You got Pokeballs coming in here, and then under here we got the clothing screen, which shows you all the different accessories and clothes we can have. We got our Rotom phone, which is customizable. We got our glasses, hat, bags, gloves, shoes, socks, and top. All right, and you'll be able to get a page like this when you get a mystery gift for it. Flying Pikachu is one of the earliest announcements they made. This is an early purchase bonus, so you do not have to pre-order the game to get this. This will be available up until the end of February as a early purchase mystery gift. So as long as you buy the game any point between its release and the end of February, you'll be able to get this in your game the day you buy it. So day one, definitely doable for Pikachu, Flying Terra, which is nice, and that's probably an indication as to when Pokemon Home is coming out too, by the way. Another day one option is customizing your Rotom phone. I just mentioned it here, and you'll be able to get these sleek new skins for your Rotom phone you can apply depending on what save data you have on your Switch. So we do have save data for all 4 Nintendo Switch Pokemon games that will give you these different skins. So that's nice, I guess. You'll be able to have some customization. You won't have to be stuck with the typical generic form of your Rotom phone in the game. I mean, the green is a big change here for contrast. This is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and you got a Pikachu and an Eevee on there, what appears to be in a battle, so that's nice. Obviously, the Arceus phone is sick. It completely changes shape too, rather as well. It's just like applying an iPhone cover with like some characteristics to it. You got the what is it? The Pokeball guy, the ball guy skin. That's his head. And then this is just like an arena or something. It's still the Rotom phone with another Pikachu icon there, but that's it. This one's rather plain, to be honest, but either way, you'll be able to do that day one, and it will take 2 hours, approximately, gameplay time to get to the city, the main city, the middle of the whole map, and talk to a girl at the bottom of the stairs to be able to get these phones. This is the character you'll have to talk to. You just go to these steps, talk to her, and you'll be able to get those depending on what save data you have on your Switch. So Pokemon Home is a big one that you will not be able to do day one. A lot of people seem to speculate you will be able to use Pokemon Home day one. That's never the case. It's not the case this time, but they finally officially told us for sure and clarifying that this will only become available in spring 2023. So like I said, up until probably the point where Pikachu becomes no longer available as an early purchase bonus, which is the end of February, it will probably be around when we'll get Pokemon Home compatibility for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. In which case, you'll be able to bring over your Hisuian Pokemon. It gives us a couple of images of some of the Hisuian Pokemon we will be able to get, so you'll be able to bring in Hisuian Pokemon as well as other Pokemon not typically available, such as the Charizard that we're going to be having an event raid in December for. So keep an eye out for that. We will cover that when we get to it. It's just not something you'll be able to do on day one. So they do mention the day one patch very, very specifically in these articles, and that's going to be version 1.0.1, which you will need to do online events, activities with other players, which includes taking on special Terra Raid battles, some of the events that are going to happen if you want to join other people who are hosting them, or if you want to do them with other people. If you want to do them yourself, you may very well be able to do that on an unupdated version of the game, and I have heard there's going to be a bug that will allow you to easily kill Pokemon. I cannot confirm it obviously, but I have heard it from some reliable sources that we may have a bug that will allow you to one-shot Pokemon in an extraordinarily difficult raids. So if you do not update your game and you just go to these raids and the bug is actually real, you'll probably be able to one-shot these Charizards and whatnot and get yourself a whole bunch of rare Pokemon from higher level raids very, very easily without breaking a sweat. You'll not be able to get mystery gifts unless you update your game. You will not be able to battle online with other people, and you will not be able to do co-op, all unless you update your game. You will have to update your game, sadly, to do a lot of the things. Another thing you're not going to be able to do is complete your Pokédex, because it looks like for Pokemon Scarlet Violet, you'll have to connect to Pokemon Go to get your hands on a particular Pokemon that was revealed recently. The connectivity will be coming in 2023. Okay, so that is going to be required to get a certain form of Gimmighoul, which was just recently revealed. So chess form Gimmighoul will be catchable in the game, so that might actually be okay. Roaming form Gimmighoul will not be catchable in the game in Scarlet Violet. You will have to wait for Pokemon Go connectivity to get your hands on this. However, the Dex entry may very well be one form. That's probably going to be the case actually, so completing the Dex, sorry, I'll take it back. You may very well be able to complete the Dex if that is the case. But if they do something like weird, like separating it, well then you won't be. We'll see about that sooner rather than later. They did just reveal the Donphan's Paradox forms for Scarlet here, which looks like an old big husked animal, and then Violet here, which looks like a robot cyborg sort of thing. Very, very cool. They're attached to history books here. Of course, you're not going to be able to get them without trading. You're going to have to get one from the other game, and you'll be able to do trades like that on our Discord, and you'll be able to organize that stuff very, very easily to get and fill in your Pokédex. But that will, again, require you to update the game to the latest version so you can use online in the first place. So keep that in mind when you're going forward and playing through your game. You don't have to update it straight away, but when you want to finish up decks and stuff, you will have to update it. Anyway guys, that's everything you will and will not be able to do in Pokemon Scarlet Violet on day one. I'm super excited to see what you can do in the non-updated version of the game and what you cannot do after it is updated, because that was very, very interesting stuff experimenting with that in BDSP, and I'm hoping we get some similar experience here for Scarlet Violet too. I'm looking forward to seeing the breaking things, the glitches and whatnot, and just getting some of the community stuff going as well. Check out the videos here. We're going to be covering loads and loads of things for this game and keeping you guys organized, giving you guys an accessible way to do all these things in a nice, tidy manner and an effective manner, so you can get the Pokemon you want and get all the events, get all the good stuff, so you do not lose out on your collection. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around in the next video. Till then, guys, bye.